What's up YouTube, Capital G here. Got a really fun duel for you guys to check out. This one's going to be all over the place. We're going to have some highs and some lows. We got Dark Magician down here at the bottom. Unfortunately, it does not feature any of the new support that Dark Magician is getting coming out of the legendary duelists like Magician Souls. This duel took place before those cards were revealed, so he just has to work with some of the old support. He is running Dark Magician Girl, and I think that means that, yeah, he's going to be using things like Dark Burning Soul, bond between teacher and student, etc., etc., and he's going to be facing off against Metaphys, so there will be a lot of cards banished in this duel. Opens up, I would say both players should be happy with their opening hands. I mean, this guy has a lot of his combo right here. He just kind of needs Circle to tie everything together, and this guy has Pot of Extravagance, so you can't complain when you get to draw two cards as your first move in a turn. Let's see where this goes. Rod's going to be searched, or Rod's going to be summoned. That's going to get the Circle, and I believe he got Navigation for free off a Circle, so definitely you're going to take that. He's going to go Dimensional Fissure. That will obviously prompt his opponent to use Illusion Magic. It's kind of an annoying card, Dimensional Fissure, because Dark Magician, you want your DMs in the graveyard so that you can summon them from Eternal Soul over and over again. If they're being banished, obviously you're going to lose that ability. So he's probably just going to go after it immediately and probably try to banish the card. Navigation to summon DM from his hand. Apprentice Illusion comes along for the ride, and he is just going to go ahead and take that out. It's a limited card also. Once you take out Macrocosmos or Dimensional Fissure, you don't have to deal with that card for the rest of the turn. Main phase 2, or it appears in the end phase, he did go for Eternal Soul, summon a Dark Magician, tribute it for Rod in the graveyard just to keep his search train rolling, even though he already had a Rod in his hand, so maybe that wasn't, I don't know if that was worth it, because he already had a Rod in his hand, so yeah, maybe not actually worth it. It might have been better to just keep a Dark Magician in his, to just keep a Dark Magician. He is going to go ahead and he's going to special summon a Dark Magician. I think I might have actually tried to go for Dark Magic Attack to wipe that back row clean, but he doesn't go for that. At this point, he is going to special summon his Dark Magician Girl from the hand. He's going to get an attack through, cannot get over the copy of the data list. I was kind of surprised, and I was wondering, like, what's up with this guy's extra deck? He's only running fusion monsters, you troll. I was wondering, like, why doesn't this guy just Xyz summon and clearly go for like Big Eye or Mecha Phantom Beast Draco Sack? He could have went for one of the Dark Magician Xyz monsters and got this thing off the field, but he's trolling. He's just running fusion monsters for some reason. That might end up costing him this duel. An attack is going to be declared. Dark Burning Attack is going to wipe his field. Eternal Soul will be used on the Necro phase, so that's going to get banished, and more cards will, of course, be banished off the effect. And you don't want to banish Necro phase against a Metaphys player, because that gives them more opportunities to get things like Metaphys, Ascension, and all these random other cards in the banish pile, and then these cards will end up floating and summoning themselves and doing all types of crazy jazz. So I think he probably should have just tried to attack over the Necro face and it wouldn't have been banished. Dark Burning Attack again wiping his field clean, but he's not dead. This is amazing. This guy has 5 monsters on the field. Decoy Dragon will be his only hope. If Decoy Dragon is attacked, obviously it can special summon another Metaphys monster. This is another card you don't want to like attack, but he's going to attack it. Daedalus is going to be summoned. If you're wondering why Daedalus is not nuking this guy's entire board, it's because the Eternal Soul is protecting his board by protecting the Dark Magician. So he's really not losing that much to the Daedalus, but it seems like he just can't get over it, and he is going to try to make a comeback here. He really can't do it with spells and traps because he does have those illusion magics, or excuse me, the navigations in the grave. And I'm gonna be real, I didn't even know about this card, Metaphys Executioner. This card requires you to banish 5 Metaphys monsters to summon it, but it can actually summon a Metaphys monster by itself. It's kind of reminds me of like Dark Creator, if you guys remember that card from Phantom Darkness. And now he says, Cap, I'm just gonna brute force my way through 5 monsters, and sure enough, he actually is going to do it. His opponent is going to summon that Dark Magician and banish not one of the monsters, but the Metaphys. I think that if he have done this in before battle phase, I actually feel like if he would have went Nightmare Phoenix and just popped a copy of Eternal Soul, I feel like he could have just won the duel. Don't you guys think so? Because Eternal Soul would have just nuked this guy's entire board, and from what I can tell, there would have been no way of stopping it. So had he done this play in main phase 1, I think that these monsters could have just attacked directly for game, and the Dark Magician player would have not really had anything that he could have done. But I mean, missed opportunity, it's fine. He is going to be a little punished here because he top decks Eternal Soul. Although he's getting monsters as well. Decoy Dragon's going to come back. If he can get rid of, Eternal Soul again, then obviously he'll coast. His opponent is going to summon that Dark Magician. Doesn't even wait for the battle phase. I like it. He ain't even waiting for battle phase. He's going to go for Cerberus. Unfortunately, again, Eternal Soul protects from all monster effects. Well, it's all card effects, so that the Cerberus doesn't do anything. But honestly, it don't even matter. He has enough brute strength to just beat through. And then when the Ragnarok does damage, he gets to summon another Metaphys from his deck, and that be the way that this duel is going to end. I feel like this duel was entirely lost by this guy's decision just to play fusion monsters in the extra deck. Come on, man, that's troll. Dark Magician has Xyz monsters among other things for a reason, and you got to make sure when you're playing Dark Magician you're going to play those monsters because you are going to have double level 7s on the field at one time. It just comes up. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed that crazy, wild, and strange duel. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.